Hello everybody, it's Danny and I'm back with Studio 6 Creations. This week or this month we're going to be doing a beach theme. So make sure you check out our Facebook group and join us here on YouTube and join us with any products that you'd like to use, any kind of, if you want to do a layout, if you want to do a card or art journal. I mean, we try to mix it up. Like each member tries to do some kind of different element or mixed media, or we don't all do the exact same things. So we would really love to see what you guys create and love for you guys to join in the fun. And you can share it with us on Facebook and definitely leave us comments here on our YouTube channels. Okay, so I'm just doing what I normally do, and I'm sharing like a lot of the products that I'm using. I did something different with this layout. I kind of laid it out. I mean, I didn't have it exact, but I just kind of wanted to get a little bit of the placement and look at this. I wanted to use the poolside. I had a lot of like bigger scraps left from my poolside collection. So I wanted to get those scraps used up, and then I wanted to mix it with the gilded paper. It's by DCWV, and I got it at Joann's. It was really, really popular for a while. I just showed you the, yeah. Anyway, I just showed you the pad. I wanted to mix the two collections, and it also has a little bit of summer, what was it? Oh, summer vibes from Simple Stories. So there's a little bit of that. And besides Poolside, most of those papers are from Poolside. Um, what else? Oh, and then the other collection that I mix in with this too is the Fancy Pants, and it's called Summer Sun, and it's their newest summer collection, and I love it. All three of these collections I just think look so good together. They do. You can just blend them right together, and I think they look great. Anyway, I'm just trimming down my wood grain paper. I love this gilded paper pad. I really haven't even used it as much as, I'm shocked that I haven't used it more because it is just beautiful. I love it. Anyway, and then I love the gold foil anchors in the back. So I realized after I did this little edging that I usually do that it's too light, so I get the gray color. I showed it to you because I always forget the exact name. I want to say it's by Hero Arts, and it's a gray color. It's really pretty. I like it. It's not too dark, but it's enough to, give it a little bit of dimension and contrast. There you go. What is it? Soft Granite, I think is the name. Anyway, so I'm going to do that, and I'm still not going to be happy with it. I still feel like it's not. Oh no, I guess I'm okay with it. Okay, never mind. I swore that I think it's later. That's right. You'll see on all of these different layers. I'm gonna trim and cut them down and try and get them, to fit. But I'm gonna use the actual ink pad instead of the dauber because I've had it for a while and I use the heck out of it, and it's just a little tiny one. So it's just getting to the point where I need to replace it. That's all. So it just shows up better if I do it directly to the paper. And you'll see all these poolside scraps, and I'm going to just continue to mess with my layers, like trimming them down, placing them. I didn't struggle, but I do, like you'll see, I lift things up a few times, but that's why I love the glue that I use. It's very similar to the dot adhesive from American Crafts. I think it's called This to That, but it's at Michael's, and it's actually by oh, now I'm gonna draw a blank. It's a good company. I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, they sell it at Michael's, so I use my coupons and I get the package of 3. And I love it because it is the dot adhesive, so you have time to like pick up your layers or pick things up off the page usually without it ripping. So I really, really like it for that reason, especially since I like to layer so much. And this is where I was talking about when I do the edging. You'll see I just finally go back and I do it. See, I pick up the actual ink pad and do it because it just wasn't dark enough. So I need to get a new one of those ink pads because I love it. So after I get done with this, I think I've got most of my layers figured out, I hope. But you'll watch me, and I will just keep trimming and cutting until I'm happy with it. That's the one thing about layering. Sometimes it comes like super easy and like, I don't know, just smooth, but that's kind of how my scrapbooking is. And then this one, I kind of, it should have come easier is what I'm saying. But I feel like I had to keep picking things up and messing with things. That hello is from the new Wonder collection. I think I showed it to you in the beginning. I know I did, yes. I just got it actually yesterday or 2 days ago. So anyway, I love it. It's got all these different elements in it. And I just chose to leave it the wood because I just think for a beach layout, I don't know, it just felt like it went better to keep it light and airy and, you know, kind of more like a beach. Like you would, you know, you could find trees and wood at the beach. So I didn't color them. I was tempted. I kept eyeballing my Tim Holtz daubers. Like I have a couple of the new colors. What is it? The cracked pistachio. I was on the fence. I almost did, but then I just decided to leave it wood, and I really like it. I'm glad I did. Anyway, I'm messing with this piece, and the funny thing is I really wanted just this tiny little sliver, just a couple little slivers on each side, and I didn't even realize it, and I cover it up. Do you guys do that? I mean, I figure it out, and I pick it back up, and I move it, but it's funny. It just made me laugh. After all that time I spent fidgeting, and then I covered it up. It's like, okay. Yes, I think we all fidget with our, you know, with our layouts and move things around, but that's the joy of it, this creative process. Ugh, I'm so addicted to scrapbooking. I keep thinking, like, is it ever going to fade? But I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just my passion. I know it's my passion. It's been so many years and I haven't lost, you know, like I still love, love, love to do it. It like really makes me happy. This actually is from Simple Stories and older, I think just maybe the Snap or something. And it was in, you know, like their 4x6 ones that they have for like little cards and stuff you can use, like Project Life, see? So it's an older one, but I wanted to put a little bit of orange in there because Fancy Pants, Summer Sun, and Summer Vibes by Simple Stories both have some orange in the line. I don't think that yeah, I don't think Poolside has orange, but anyway, I wanted to put a little bit of orange in there. And I really like it. I like how it turned out. As you see, this is what I was talking about, like messing with the layers, because I knew how I wanted my hello and the Laguna, you know, Laguna Beach, and all. I knew how I wanted it to kind of lay, so I had to mess with the, yeah, to the frame and everything. And then I think I'm going to trim my picture down, or did I already do that? No, I think I'm going to trim it down, the sides of them. Yep. So I'm going to disappear for a second. I just don't have enough room. I have to move everything if I want you to see me cutting. So I just go to the area right behind me, this desk area that I have, and I cut right there. So sorry that I'm away from the camera. All I'm doing is trimming my pictures down. What else was I going to tell you? I did do a little bit of die cutting. I showed you that in the very beginning. I used a couple different circles. I used a tab punch and an arrow punch. And those are right there to the side of my layout. And I love them. I love my die cuts. I really can't believe I don't have a cameo yet, but I'm definitely thinking this Christmas. So I'm hoping. Pray to the scrapbook gods, guys. But because for a long time I didn't know if I would really, I don't know. I just fought it. I just fought it, honestly. And now the more and more I see other people that I watch and other friends and other people, you know, scrapbookers that I admire, the more I watch them, the more I'm like, yeah, I could still be creative if I get one of those machines. I think I just felt like I was cheating too much, but that's silly. Anyway, so I'm definitely wanting to get one, so hopefully this Christmas, because I love so many layouts that you guys are all doing, especially with like title work and wrapping it in like a circle or putting it like in your actual background and like layering different papers underneath or that kind of thing. I think that's really neat, and that's something that would be really hard to do without that machine. So I just rambled. I do that. You guys probably know that already. I'm just gluing, starting to glue, starting to commit. I'm using the glossy accents in this fine liner bottle. I really love that bottle. I don't have to mess with it getting stuck anymore. It doesn't clog, and I love it. I actually have two. You see the other one, but I have to take the cap off for this one because I got that multi-medium. I think it's by Ranger, the multi-medium matte. And anyway, I got the really tiny fine line, and I should have gotten the one that's just a tiny, it's still thin, but it's just a little bit thicker. So I'm going to go back and get that one next time and just change the caps. Like, you don't even have to change the bottle, just change the cap. Because it just, I have a hard time getting this glue to come out of that really skin. It's so thick that it's a struggle to get the matte medium to come out, that really tiny tip. But the next one up, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but there's one size that's just a tiny bit bigger, with a little bit bigger hole of the knot on the tip. So that's why I just opened the bottle, and you can't see it, but I'm just using my pokey tool, and so I can get a tiny, tiny amount. Because if you see those beach little wood letters that I just put down, they are open in the middle. They're very thin, they're very dainty, and they're open, like, you know, have cutouts in the middle, so I couldn't put too much glue on. Those are the circles that I was telling you I used my die cuts and for the hello, and for the other, this other one that says, so it has hello and an anchor, and then the other one says hashtag perfect in the gold, and that gold, and you'll see this one that I'm laying down too with the gold anchor, those are from Pink Paisley, and I want to say it's Solstice was the collection, and I love those things. I barely had used them, and I'm like, oh, I need to use these, and they went perfect. So anyway, it says hashtag perfect, and then it says beautiful, and I really love how that turns out. So it looks like it's saying hello, perfect, beautiful, and then I put a little brad at the very end, and it says summer. So I love how that, it just sounds like I'm saying hello, perfect, beautiful summer. I mean, it just happened by accident, so that's the cool part about scrapbooking too. And right now I'm working on the third little cluster, and I'm doing these little flip-flops those are from Fancy Pants, and then there's the sun scripty word that was from Pink Paisley. Those are just so cool. I really like them. Then I just did another wood element, and this wood anchor is from the Summer Sun line from Fancy Pants. They came out with really, really cool, really super cool wood veneers, and so I'm using those up like crazy. They're adorable. I love them. They've got phrases and the sun, and they've got like anchors and hearts, and it's so cute. I love it. You guys got to check that line out. I know everybody loves Poolside and everybody loves Simple Stories, Summer Vibes. I love them too, but if you mix in some of that Fancy Pants, Summer Sun, I'm telling you, it just, all three of them together, I'm loving. I just want to work on pages every day or in a mini album or something, because I absolutely love all of them together. Okay, so that was my die cut, and I'm just messing with it because I wanted to lift up off the page a little. So just to kind of give it motion. So what else? Now I'm going to put a tab down here, and that's cut out of the same wood. What I did was I tried to get some different textures and colors of wood paper out of the gilded paper pad, so that I would, so that all the woods would stand out a little bit more. They wouldn't all be the same color or pattern. Now I'm going to put down the word you down here because I'm going to do my journaling, and those are just the Teresa Collins. I love these things. I know I had got some for Jen, so I got some and I sent them to her, and I was like, I don't even know why I didn't think about it, getting some of my own. And then Sandra sent me some, and I was like, these things are awesome. So so then when Jen was finally here visiting, I got some more. I picked some more up. I absolutely love those. And you can get those at Joann's. You can get them online too, but you can get them at Joann's. And I need to get the white ones. But I love, love, love them. They're probably my new favorite, like little font stickers or whatever you call them, little letter stickers. I love them. Just doing my journaling. And it basically says, life is good because of you. And that's where I put the you in the stickers. And then I wrote, so happy to have this wonderful day with you. You are simply amazing. And so that is what I wrote to my friend I love. I know, I gush every time. It's just, I can't even explain to you guys, like, it's just awesome. Seriously, I love YouTube. Because YouTube has brought me so many crafty friends that I literally have become true friends with, and I'm so thankful for, I don't know, like, it feels like a blessing. It feels amazing. I don't know. I'm sure I'm being sentimental. I'm just a girl, what do I know, but it really does mean a lot to me, and it's really cool to meet people that, like, love this as much as you do and get excited about, you know, products and pictures and making memories and meeting, and I don't know. It was just such an awesome trip. And I just love this day. It was just amazing. And it was so kind of unplanned. This was one of our days that was it was like the thought was there in my head, but it wasn't really truly planned. I just kind of threw it out there that I thought it would be cool. And she, of course, thought, oh, great, you know, that sounds great. And we were going home. It was like her last day with me, full day, I should say. And we were going home from Disneyland. We had stayed at a hotel. And it just was such a fluke to go this way, like to go the one, and then I think it might even been Jen's idea to go the one, but I had already thought I'd love to go to that Laguna area because I just always love that area. I just think it's so pretty, and I used to go years and years ago. I used to go there, you know, for little weekend trips. So it just was a fluke. It happened by accident, and it was so perfect. I could not have asked for better weather, better anything. I mean, it was just awesome. We had like the best ice cream ever too. So anyway, and then it was just, yeah. Again, it was just one of those things that it was more perfect than I could have imagined. And I loved it. She loved it. And then we ended up finding, like, we found some more scrapbook stores on the way home after this. We found, oh, and then we saw her favorite, what is it? Sorry, a restaurant, I'm trying to think. Olive Garden. Oh, so that was like perfect because she loves Olive Garden. So, and we hadn't been able to go yet. So it was just perfect. I don't know. I keep gushing over it. I'm just laying down some sequins. Now I'm going to show you up close because I'm done. And I just added a few sequins. Those are from Teresa Collins. And I really enjoyed doing this layout. I love, love, love how it turned out. If you guys have any comments, any suggestions, I would love to hear from you guys. And don't forget to check out my giveaway, you guys. Give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you soon. Thanks again, everybody. Check out the girls. Bye now.